Alrighty, my Mullinites. So Mullen is down 13.88% right now. We love to see it, and I'm about to show you why. It's a beautiful thing. So here we are looking at AMC. May 6th, it hits a low of $8.93. $9 is where it closed. Had a low volume day. The next day followed with a lowered volume. Here we are with Mullen. June 13th, hit a low of $1, closed at 105, 43 million volume on the right, and the next day a lower volume as it closed slightly higher. Same thing happened with AMC. With AMC, from the low day, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days until we hit the high of 1467 on May 18th. Okay, so if we look at Mullen, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for 171. So basically, it looks like everything in Mullen's happening a little bit faster, but the pattern's looking perfect. So if we go from the 1467 on May 18th, the very next day, May 19th, Mullen drops to a low of 1214. So if you take the 1403 close that it had on May 18th, if we take, so in order to get the change in percent, what you do is you do the new price minus the old price. So the new price is 1214 because that was the low that it hit, and then minus the 1403 because that's where it closed the day before, and then you divide that by the 1403 and you get a minus 13.47%. Alrighty. Now, AMC did close at 1264. So if we go to 1264 minus 1403 divided by 1403, it closed at 9.9% that day that it hit a low of negative 13.5%. So we've hit like a negative 15% today. So figure, like, hope that we close around like negative 12% would be ideal to be matching the pattern. Maybe 11%. But again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's pretty dang freaking close. And so if we look at this, the volume went up. So here on the right side is the volume, 38 million or so. On May 6th, it was 39 million. May 7th, 38 million. May 10th, 41 million. Anyways, it rises and then it declines again. If we look at Mullen, we went from 43, 32, 40, 56, 57, 102, 92, 55. And so if we look at the May 21st, which was where it hit the low at the 1208, if we look at the volume, that was the lowest volume day going back 2 weeks. And so we're looking for a very low volume day tomorrow. We did only have a 4-day week this week because of a holiday. And so we don't really know if, like, we're going to get closer to this pattern and not start ripping till Tuesday. But because it took 10 days for the low to the high on the AMC and only 7 days for Mullen, like, it looks like things in Mullen are happening faster. So I'm still super bullish for Monday. I just expect a new low volume. I expect today's volume to be pretty low, and then tomorrow's volume to be even lower. And if we look at from the 1264 close, it closed at 1255, then 1208. But basically, we can assume that 1264 to the 1208, let's combine all those days. So from May 19th to May 21st, if we do the 1208, oops. So we do 12.08 minus 1264 divided by 1264. We should be expecting around a 5% drop tomorrow. Yeah. And then the rip starts on Monday. I think we should also be expecting the final dilution announcement on Monday as we're ripping. That's what happened here. So basically on May 24th, they announced that Wanda sold all their shares, 30 million shares. And let's take a look and see if we can't find that news article. Wait, hang on. Alright, so if we go, let's just go here. Wanda. 30 million. AMC. May 2021. Let's see what kind of article we get. Here we go. Alrighty, give me 1 second. Alright, we're looking to see. This article is not really telling us what day he sold. We're looking for a little bit more detail. I have a point here. Let me make my point. Crap articles. Let's see here. Alright, so from May 13th to May 15th. Let's see that again. Where was that? Alright, so from May 13th to May 15th for about $426 million. 30 million shares. So if we come back here, May 13th to May 15th, did it say? I mean, May 15th, the market wasn't even open, so that's kind of lame. But basically, it's showing that the dilution happened on the big volume days. And so we can assume that when we hit the 102 million and the 92 million and the 56 and the 57 million and the price was rising, that they were using their final dilution. We've also had almost 1 billion shares traded now since our last dilution update. We usually typically get dilution updates every 1 billion to 1.5 billion shares traded. So everything's looking perfect, people. Everything's looking perfect. Again, it looks like Mullen's going a little bit faster than the AMC trend, knocking a couple days off on the low to high, and then gonna knock off a day from the high to low, and then I still think Monday's gonna squeeze. But yeah, I mean, if you look at this math, it looks perfect. And then the last thing that I'll show you is if we look at this guy right here. So on the top is AMC. This was from January to the May numbers I just showed you. So where I just circled here, that top is the 1460 all the way down to the 1208, and then it runs to 72, all in 7 trading days. Well, Mullen has a similar, very, very similar uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, has the exact same maxed out dilution numbers. And if you look, we got our red bars coming here, and we're gonna hit another 5% down probably tomorrow, and then boom, rocket off. It's gonna rocket, people, I promise. Please go buy your options. Let's eat the rich. Now's the time. It's a sure thing. They're out of dilution. They're playing the same game. AMC is the only other stock that we've ever seen where they did full dilution before letting it squeeze. And now it's Mullen, and we got 10 times smaller starting market cap from the start of the squeeze. It's going to be a beautiful thing, people. Let's fucking go. Oh, man, what a beautiful day. Good luck to y'all.